All right, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And woo, it's almost 100 in Detroit today. I ain't out in Detroit right now, but it's almost 100 with the humidity, man. But let's talk about Reg, man. Barton, Fitzpatrick, I think is his government name. He hinted on social media, on Twitter to be exact, that he might be returning to the Chi. Now, people asking, how can he return to the Chi after being shot up? That's a great question, but Hollywood can flip it however they want to flip it. So, personally, for me, it was Brandon, and then it was Reggie that was the best character, especially when they kind of their characters cross paths. Now, if you don't know, Reggie actually was killed off the show, the rumor is, because he refused to date a transgender woman on the show. Now, another actor came in. He played Johnny Gill on the New Edition biopic on BET. He came in, and it confirmed the rumors, right? And he came in and he started dating and kissing the transgender woman, which Reg refused to do. Okay? So that confirmed everything we need to know from that standpoint of view. So they can't hide it no more. He went live with one of the creators, Lena, whatever her name is, and she is gay, or I would just say she's a stud. So we already knew what her angle was. I was able to, digest the two women, right? Get married, no problem. I watched some of that shit that was in The Wire. The Wire was so good, it overcame that. So I watched it. It was just that good of a show. Then my whole thing about not watching the show no more was that they got rid of two of the really good characters. Now, Brandon, rightfully so, whatever he went through, him and his girl on the show, Jerica, she ain't even no longer part of the show. So she did all that hoopla and crying. Now her and Brandon both gone off the show. Come on. You can't make this up, right? Then they killed Reggie at the end of the last season. So I was already skeptical of watching it. I told myself I'm not gonna watch it. Then I said, you know what? I want to support Black TV. Common and Elena, whatever her name is. And then they come with this whole transgender situation. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm done. I'm done with the show. The storyline became corny. It became bullshit. And then you got all this going on. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And I like to support black businesses and entertainments and stuff of that nature, but I just had a breaking point. But it'd be interesting because he legitimately didn't die, I don't think. I mean, he did die, it looked like, but, they had Big Fella carrying him off, and then they did tell his brother that he was dead. That was a fact. They told his brother that he was gone, capiche. Salami, sliced up salami, this, that, and the third. So I don't know how they're going to bring him back. Maybe in some flashbacks they'll bring him back into the show, or maybe he'll fake his death, or maybe he survived. I mean, Hollywood can rewrite it on how Hollywood want to rewrite it. So, you know why they probably gonna bring him back too, to shut him up. We was talking about this the other day. Well, me and Tom Business, Sports and Entertainment, check his channel out. Tom Business, like BIDN, like Tom Business. We was talking about this the other day. And one of the things we was talking about was that they trying to get him to shut up. They trying to get him to shut up about what happened. So they don't really want this to get out. All right? They don't want this to get out about him. About this whole transgender situation, and now they fire him over that. And to be honest, he can actually sue because of that. Because the story goes is they was hounding him about doing it. He refused to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being on a job. If they ask you something that's not in your job, to do something that's not in your job description, and they fire you for that, you can sue. But he's been on social media saying that, calm down, everything gonna be all right, and he kind of been hinting that he could be back in the show in some role or some capacity. But at the end of the day, people just tired of being any agenda that's being pushed. People get tired of it, bro. People tired of, them pushing the LGBTQ plus agenda on cartoon characters, kids. They've been doing this for a while. pushing it on TV show. Some people just want to watch a regular show about regular life. And some people don't care what they watch. It's not homophobia. Some people just like traditional TV. I'm a dude that like traditional TV. This is why I still go back and watch Boy Meets World, and I go back and I watch Jamie Foxx show. I just like I like it without the agenda being pushed. But it just seemed like that agenda is just being pushed a little bit more harder on black people. And that's the issue. But if they bring them back, they bring them back. But I'm done with the show. You know, I wish it its best success. Me personally, I just can't watch it no more. And that's just my personal I'm not telling you, oh, you a raccoon if you don't watch The Chi, or you a raccoon, or you against, you know, heterosexual males if you watch the show. No, do what you do. I'm not, like I said before, we can talk about, sometimes we talk about people swirling and dating outside their race. Okay? I don't really have an issue with it. But my issue is once you try to be the blackest in the room and try to, you know, tell people how black they are, how black they not are, and I turn around and you got the other on your arm, then it's kind of like, dude, no. And people was telling me, oh, you don't, I can't believe you like a Mexican woman, you think she pretty. I mean, I like women. You know, that's just straight up and down. My whole point of talking about the Swirl Patrol, shout out to the sister Michi X, it's just talking about how they swirl and then they try to be the blackest person in the room and they try to talk down and tell me how I'm not black if I do this and I do that, and then you walking around with the other on your arm. So that's just my whole opinion on that. But let me know what you guys think about possibly Reg coming back and how they gonna try to do it. But Hollywood can write it in and write it out as they go. It's Hollywood. It ain't like, you know, they sent him to see Jehovah. They sent him to see Jehovah in real life. You know, he's still walking and breathing, so it can't happen. So appreciate it. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos, man. Check out Music Entertainment Playlist for more videos like this. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate. Make sure I'm on the right street. share the video. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.